Hello everyone, this is Varaprasad and I am presenting you the daily current affairs which are useful for SSC, RRB and other government examinations. Let us start the session with this. Supreme Court orders to set up high-powered committee headed by Secretary of Ministry of Home Affairs to restore 4G internet services in Jammu and Kashmir. A plea was filed by Foundation for Media Professionals to restore the high-speed internet in Jammu and Kashmir in view of COVID-19 situation. But the Jammu and Kashmir administration dismissed the plea, insisting that high-speed internet will enable the spread of fake news or rumors and transfer of heavy data files and may be utilized by terror outfits to pursue in planning attacks. In the earlier hearing, senior advocate H. Ahmadi, appearing for Foundation for Media Professionals, said non-availability of 4G services is affecting people's right to health and education. The Supreme Court, in its judgment, stated that freedom of speech and expression and freedom of trade and commerce through the internet are fundamental rights under the Constitution and as such cannot be cut down without following the mandate of Constitution and should meet the test of proportionality. Atal Pension Yojana completes 5 years. The total enrollment under the scheme as on May 9, 2020 was 2,23,54,028 members. During the first 2 years of the launch of the initiative, there were 50 lakh subscribers. In the third year, the number doubled with 100 lakh subscribers. In the third year, the number increased to 100 lakhs. The milestone of 1.5 crore enrollment was achieved in the fourth year. The scheme can be subscribed by any Indian citizen of age 18 to 40 years. Upon enrollment, the scheme provides a minimum guaranteed pension of 1000 rupees to 5000 rupees on attaining 60 years of age. Also, when the pensioner dies, it amounts to guaranteed pension for lifetime to the spouse. In case of death of both the subscriber and the spouse, a nominee shall claim the amount. The scheme was replaced with Swavalamban Yojana. It was established to provide old age income security to unorganized sector. It was launched by PM Modi in 2015 at Kolkata. The scheme is implemented by PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, operating under Ministry of Finance. State of World's Nursing Report 2020 is released by WHO, World Health Organization. The report has been released as United Nations marks 2020 as Year of Nurse and Midwife. According to the report, the shortage is to increase 5.7 million nurses. The largest shortages is to occur in the Southeast Asian regions. The Europeans and Mediterranean people are dependent on migrant nurses. According to the report, there are 1.56 million nurses in India. However, of these nurses, the professional nurses are 67%. Around 3,22,827 nurses are graduating every year. Nurses comprise of 47% of medical staff in India. The doctors constitute 23.3%. The role of nurses, especially during the current health crisis, is paramount. Their role is essential as they ensure quality care for patients, control his infection, and prevent its spreading. International Nurse Day is celebrated on May 12th to celebrate the significance of nurse in medical industry. Sero Survey by ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, and NCDC, National Center for Disease Control. The survey will help to learn about the prevalence of COVID-19 infection. A sero survey is testing of blood serum of individuals and determine the presence of antibodies against COVID-19. The survey is to be conducted in 10 health facilities initially. After validating its success, it will be implemented in other regions of the country. The Government of India intends to set up a systematic surveillance system. The Sero survey will help in framing a mechanism to achieve this. The survey is to test 200 samples in a week. It will focus on pregnant women, outpatients, that is more of low risk groups. The healthcare professionals will be selected from high risk population. The survey will also collect samples of nasal and throat swabs to run RT-PCR tests. Pool testing is to be adopted while testing these collected samples. In pool testing, 4 to 5 swabs of collected samples will be tested for virus. This is done to save time. When the test run shows positive results, the swabs will be run individually. Union HRD Minister Shri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has launched Central University of Odisha Helpline Bharosa to help students in distress. This helpline has been launched with an objective of relieving the student community from distress caused during the troubled time of COVID-19 pandemic. All university students of Odisha will be offered cognitive emotional rehabilitation services via this helpline. The helpline Bharosa will address the issue of distress faced by any student of any university in Odisha in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. During the launch event, HRD Minister encouraged the central and state universities as well other institutions of higher education across the country to imitate the Bharosa initiative in order to address the concerns of student community. Some of the static GK questions are: Chief Minister of Odisha is Naveen Patnaik and Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Ministry of MSME, Micro, Small, Medium Enterprises launches Champions Portal. It is a technology-driven control room cum management information system. Champion stands for creation and harmonious application of modern processes for increasing the output and national strength. This portal is a one-stop shop solution of MSME Ministry. The Champions Portal utilizes modern ICT tools such as telephone, internet and video conference and aims to assist Indian MSMEs to march into big league as national and global champions. It aims to make the smaller units big by providing them various facilities such as solving their grievances, encouraging, supporting, helping and hand-holding. The portal is also empowered with artificial intelligence, data analytics and machine learning as well as integrated with Government of India's main grievances portal CPGRAMS. As part of portal, a network of control rooms is created in a hub and spoke model where hub is situated in New Delhi in the Secretary MSME's office, while the spokes will be located in the states of various offices and institutions of ministry. Some of the static GK questions are: Union Minister of MSME is Nitin Jairam Gadkari. Ministers of State of MSME Pratap Chandra Sarangi. Swasth Vayu, India creates ventilator in 36 days. It was developed by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR and NAL National Aerospace Laboratories. The ventilator developed by CSIR is a non-invasive BiPAP ventilator. The ventilator is made of built-in bicompatible coupler and a high-efficiency filter. These features make the ventilator help reduce the fear against COVID-19. The ventilator includes provisions to connect oxygen concentrator externally. The ventilator has been accredited by NABL, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories. Madhya Pradesh government has launched FIR Aapke Dwar Yojana. The scheme has been launched in 23 police stations as a pilot project. This includes both rural and urban areas. For this Yojana, dial 100 vehicle would have trained head constables to lodge FIR. FIRs in complaints of general nature will be lodged on the spot. In case of serious complaints, guidance will be sought from senior officers. The state government also launched a helpline dial 112 on the occasion to facilitate immediate availability of ambulance, police and firefighting services wherever needed. Some of the static GK questions are: Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Governor of Madhya Pradesh is Lalji Tandon and Bandhavgarh National Park is in central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. Harshvardhan addressed a digital conference, Restart, Reboot the Economy through Science, Technology and Research Translations to celebrate the National Technology Day. The conference is organized by the Technology Development Board, a statutory board of Department of Science and Technology and Confederation of Indian Industry. Harshvardhan inaugurated a virtual exposition of companies whose technologies have been supported by TDB. Various companies and companies showcased their products at the exhibition by Digital Business B2B Long. TDB on behalf of Ministry of Science and Technology celebrates May 11 every year as the day to commemorate achievements of innovations and technology excellence in the country. Since 1999, the day has been celebrated. Gujarat-based Mac Power produces India's first indigenous seam sealing machine for PPEs. The Make in India machine, manufactured with guidance of doctors at Indian Medical Association, was launched by Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani through video conferencing. The machine, prepared in a short span of time, is used to seal the seam of PPEs so that viruses cannot penetrate from small pores and infect coronavirus warriors fighting to treat those affected by the disease. The cost of this machine will be as much as 50% less than a foreign machine as at present. These are imported from abroad and its cost is high and delivery time is 3 to 4 months. The kit is 100% safe only when it is sealed and is 100% air as well as waterproof with the help of this machine. At present, the company will manufacture 200 units in the first batch at a cost of 4 lakh rupees. It will soon be available at affordable prices with adequate service, making it possible for manufacture of PPE kits in India to supply the sealing mission. Kumar Sangakkara set to serve second term as MCC president, Melbourne Cricket Club. He became the first non-British president of the club when he assumed office on October 1st last year. Sangakkara is all set to enter an elite list of people who have served multiple terms. Presidents of MCC traditionally serve only a 12-month term, but during the First and Second World War, Lord Hake from 1914 to 1918 and Stanley Christopherson from 1939 to 45 both served for longer periods. Some of the static GK questions are: Melbourne Cricket Club founded in the year 1787. Melbourne Cricket Club headquarters is in London, UK. India professional tennis player Sania Mirza becomes the first Indian to win Fed Cup Heart Award 2020 for Asia or Oceania zone. She beats Indonesia's 16-year-old Priska Madeline Nugroho for this category and received the award for her successful return to the court after becoming a mother. Sania is one of the 4 winners chosen by a public vote. Sania, who got more than 10,000 votes out of total 16,985, has decided to give a prize money of $2,000, about 1.5 lakh, to the Telangana Chief Minister Relief Fund to help battle against coronavirus. Former doubles number 1 and 6-time Grand Slam winner Sania returned to the Fed Cup after 4 years, and for the first time in the history, India made it to the playoffs. After giving birth to her son Izan in October 2018, Sania returned to the court in January this year and won the Hobart International along with Nadia Kichenok. Deepa Malik has announced retirement to head PCI Paralympic Committee of India. As per the National Sports Code, an active athlete cannot hold an official post in any federation. She is the first Indian woman to earn a medal at the Paralympic Games and has bagged a total of 58 national and 23 international medals during her illustrious career. Some of the static GK questions are: Paralympic Committee of India founded in the year 1992. Paralympic Committee of Indian Secretary General is Gurucharan Singh. The last one of the session is FIFA Under 17 World Cup to be held in India from 17th February 2021 to March 7th 2021. Japan and North Korea have qualified for the 2 available slots for Asian teams, with India qualifying for the main tournament as hosts. 5 venues have already been finalized to hold games during the tournament. These 5 venues are Ahmedabad, Bhubaneswar, Guwahati, Kolkata and Navi Mumbai. The opening game being allotted to Guwahati and the final one to Navi Mumbai. Some of the static GK questions are: President of FIFA is Gianni Infantino. FIFA founded in the year 21 May 1904. FIFA headquarters is in Zurich, Switzerland. We are providing you the PDF of this entire session in the description box below. People who want to download the PDF can go to the description box and click on that link so that you can download the PDF. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Please give your valuable suggestions in the comment box.